All right, so the question that we are answering today is how many modules should you have in an online course? But before we answer that question, we're going to show you briefly what a module looks like and how it works in an online course. And hopefully by seeing that, the answer will be obvious. So I'm in a hybrid English 102 course, and I'm on my modules tab, which I set up in Canvas, and you can see that I have 6 modules, 5 content modules, and then an orientation getting started module. And so this is a 14-week course, and I've broken up the modules into roughly 3 to 4 weeks, excluding this first one. Now my goal here is to make the course manageable for students, breaking content down into chunks and then using a repetitive process so that students get comfortable with each module being very similar to the last and each unit within the module being identical. So each week they go in, they're confronted or presented with similar style and structure to the course. So we'll open up Module 1. And we can see that within Module 1 there is a overview page, which we'll take a quick look at, and then you can see that there are unit pages. So Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, and Unit 4. And so in this course, those units correspond with weeks. And so I tell students in the beginning of the course that unit equals week. So Unit 1 is week 1, Unit 2, week 2. And in this particular class, it's a hybrid, so we do have online content and then what we do in class. But overall, they will first start by looking at the overview page where there is a clear explanation of what we're going to be doing and over what period of time. So it's a 4-week module. They can plan for this many hours over this 4-week period. These are the module objectives that align with the course outcomes, and then these are the major assignments. Then I show them sort of a peek at what major assignments will be included in each unit, and then when they're ready to start, they can click to go back over to modules, or they can go right into the first unit page. So the idea here behind this structure is that each unit builds upon the last. So a student really can't just jump in at Unit 4 and do the work there, because we have built these skills in Units 1, and then Unit 2 they learn something more and add on to what they learned in Unit 1, and so forth. So by the time they get to the last unit, there's sort of this culminating assignment in a paper that's due. And then each module will follow that same format. When we go into the next module, the units that follow, 5, 6, 7, and 8, they also build until they are writing paper 2. And so that's the concept behind using modules and then the smaller units in your online course to help guide students. So here, let's take a quick look at a unit page. So remember, this is one of the 4 units within a module. Again, it's very similar to the module page where at the top there's a quick explanation of what you're doing, your time management, how much time it should take you to complete this unit. Then we have the instructional objectives for the unit that align with the module objectives. And then I always give them a schedule. This is what I suggest that they do on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They can do it on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday if they want, but this is just a suggestion for them. And it models this throughout every unit. And so they look at what they're supposed to do, and then down below there is the reading, so any links to handouts that they might need, and then the lessons that they are responsible for doing and assignments are all listed here as well. So early on in the semester, I'm training students that if they know what week it is, they can quickly go to that corresponding unit page, and everything that they need to know and get to is on this page. There's no looking for it. They don't have to click and see if it's in discussions or in the syllabus or in a module or in a different page. They know that this one page is where they'll get all the things they need to do for this particular week. And when they go back into modules, they will be able to access that information from the one page, or it'll be listed underneath in this module. So that's just a brief explanation of how modules and units work in an online course.